What is up, guys? Broken Prophet here. Welcome back to the vlog. Here's hoping that your weekend, because it's Sunday now, here's hoping that your weekend went amazing and that you have an awesome start to your week. As you guys can see, and here, I am inside of my chicken coop and yeah, just fed the ladies. There's one of my roosters right there. Dude, he's probably upset because I'm in here with his women. But I feed his women. He don't feed them, I feed them. But that's a real pimp for you. You got somebody else feeding her, boy. And now you, anyway. So I decided to do like this video kind of vlog style because I've been getting messages from folks who are like impatient on when I text back. And I'm not mad, I'm not finna fuss anybody. I'm just saying, showing you guys, I have a lot to do. It's not just me sitting here hoodooing. I'm doing stuff like this, like inside of a dang gum chicken coop, feeding them, collecting eggs. Woo, look at him. I'm egged up. Prophet Lou the Egg Man. And stuff like that. So if I don't get back to you as quickly as you would like, charge it to the head, not to the heart. I am going to get to you as soon as possible. Out here collecting these eggs. Woo-hoo. Man, y'all, ladies, thank you. I think I've got some condensation on the screen. Don't worry, I'm gonna wipe that off. Because I want to show y'all something else. All right, let me get up out of here. And I'm gonna show you the topic of this video after some announcements. Ooh, look at that, egged up. Okay guys, I know it's kind of dark. Actually, the camera is doing better than it did inside the chicken coop. But trust me, it's almost nighttime. And I wanted to show you guys a lot of what is going on down here and what gave me the idea for this video, because it is 8:03. It's 8:03, and so this is a working that you want to do as the sun is setting, not at nighttime. Remember, hoodoo does not do anything with the moon, not full, not quarter, not half, not part, not blue cheese, no part of the moon. But we do work as the sun is rising, as the sun is setting. And this is something that you want to do as the sun is setting, and it is a business prosperity working. Now, look at all this water, y'all. Check this out. So, y'all know we had a hurricane. But a lot of people don't know is that 2 days after the hurricane, we had like torrential downpours that gave us a lot of rain in a short amount of time. So still working on clearing all this up. But I'm looking at all this water and I thought, let me give them a working that works to increase business. It increases quality customers. It increases customers, period. And it increases, like say, offers of credit, things like that. It's a working that people used to do to make sure to not only keep their business afloat, but to make sure it prospers and it utilizes water. So that's why I decided to do this work and to show you guys this working. Quick announcement before we go back inside, because your boy's out of breath. You ever been out of breath and you trying to pretend you're not out of breath? So you just like, yo, let me slow this video down. Catch my breath. Okay, this working. Look, see, it's a lot better. See, I shouldn't have to pretend with y'all family. So this working requires water, 1. 2, it has to be done nearing sunset. 3, all you're gonna need is a plastic bag, some pennies, and some mustard seed. That is all you're gonna need. And I'm gonna show you the traditional way and an adaptation for modern times. But before we go inside, guys, the next webinar is going to be on Money Magic Part 2, with a section specifically for starting, maintaining, and prospering in your own business. Because a lot of you work for yourselves and you're like, well, this working. Yeah, don't worry. I got you. So it is going to be on September the 20th at 7 p.m. Hoodoo Standard Time. The link will be live in the store, but you guys know how to do it through Cash App or Venmo. And by the time this video is over, you'll be able to go to the store and reserve your seat. We had a lot of fun this last webinar. We're gonna have a lot of fun this one. Let's get inside. Okay guys, so we're back inside now. So this working is very, very, very simple, but it is extremely, extremely potent. So let's get right into it. Now, for this, you're gonna need a jar. You guys love y'all's jar workings, and I don't blame you. They're portable. And me and a buddy were talking about, besides mason jars, because I like mason jars, but you can use an old jelly jar, old mayonnaise jar, old baby food jar, whatever. You know, I always say work with what you have. But I like mason jars because me and a buddy of mine, shout out to you, Ronnie, we were talking about how almost indestructible these things are. Because think about it, they're made for you to like preserve food in. And he likes to hunt for rattlesnakes. And he told me, listen, I like snakes too, right? So he told me how he has gone to like just like the remains of a burned down house, you know, flipping stuff over, not looking for people stuff. He's looking for rattlesnakes because, you know, mice will hide in that debris and the snakes come to eat the mice. But anyway, and he has found intact mason jars, and he's like, dang, like these things survived a house fire. You know, them things burn hot. But anyway, that's what I like to use. If you don't have one, like I said, work with what you have. It doesn't matter the material. If all you have is a plastic bottle, work with what you have. Don't y'all keep asking me these questions. Work with what you have. I cannot think of every scenario to listen. You know, we got to use our brain meats every so often, y'all. But anyway, get you a jar. And remember I said this works with water, and I got my Great Value water. This is my hurricane preparations. It doesn't have to be rainwater or anything like that, because think about it, y'all. All water is rainwater. When you pump it out the ground, it eventually fell from the sky, right? So you're gonna fill the jar 3/4 of the way full, like that, okay? And you are going to take just a pinch of mustard seed, but you want a healthy pinch. You know, this is gonna be a time when you don't want just one. Y'all know that scripture, right? A pinch of mustard seed. Oh, I'm always dropping something. You're gonna need some spare change. Doesn't matter the denomination or how many. I think I've got like 2 pennies, a nickel, and a dime here. And you're gonna put that in there. You are going to grab 9 needles. And that was my chair just made that noise. If y'all heard that, I promise I did not just break wind. And last but not least, you are going to need some catnip. Just a pinch. Just a pinch. All right, you're going to cap it up. Swirl it around. You know, make sure you cap it good. Turn it upside down a few times. Now this one time, I think a working actually looks a little cool because it looks kind of like a snow globe. And you're gonna pray the 23rd Psalm over it, okay? And after you pray the 23rd Psalm, you'll pray Isaiah 55:11. And once you get done with Isaiah 55:11, you will say, the word I send out is that my business is prosperous and that no enemy shall be able to stop the inflow of abundant, unceasing, ever-flowing money. There, it is now activated. And you will sit this wherever you are doing business. It can be at your desk. I have one right now inside of what used to be my shop, Rip Shop. But it's now just a shed, just inside the door, up above it, next to my horseshoe. I have one of these sitting. If you, move around from place to place, like if you're a traveling salesman, you can have it in the car with you. You work from home, put it in the window. You know, wherever you go to conduct business, if you're an entrepreneur working for yourself or whatever, then you can take it. You can take it with you. Now, what if you don't work for yourself? What if you work for somebody else? You can still do this working, take it with you, and watch and see. Don't you get extra overtime, promotions, and raises? This is a working for increase. All right. Now, the original working called for not a jar. See, the jar's the modern adaptation. Originally, people would put coins in a Ziploc bag. I think this is triggering some memories of something similar for you guys. So here to explain that, my buddy Hoodoo Holmes. Oh, well, hello, it is I, your good friend Hoodoo Holmes, and I am here to speak on this working that my dear friend Lewis asked me about, and I dare say, initially, when he told me about this working, well, you know me, I don't hold back. I don't hold back. And he told me that it was a variation of another work, and I said, poppycock! Poppycock! Rubbish! Everyone who had ever been to the country knows that if you go to a business and you see a Ziploc bag full of coins, usually pennies, it is to keep away flies. But then, I thought back. I thought back on my travels to the deep, deep, deep south, further towards Mississippi. And over there, I saw a variation of this. And then I recalled Donaldsonville, Georgia. Yes, Donaldsonville, Georgia, where they would do something similar to not only keep away bugs, but to attract business. And then when I inquired about it, what they said was that the flies, they buzz away, they buzz and they buzz, and they keep away good paying customers, much like tire kickers. Tire kickers will come to your establishment, they will text you all day only to tell you, I will see you in 2 weeks. Yes, but no, don't say that. Okay. Okay. So, when I look at this working, excuse me, you've given me your cough. When I look at this working, I see remnants of that working. It keeps away pests that will keep away good business. It will keep away nagging coworkers that will keep away promotions and raises. It will attract money. It will increase your own faith and internal spirit. And I dare say, do you know, I don't hold back. Solid working. Do this and keep those flies away. And not just the ones that buzz. The ones that yum yum yum. Back to you, Lewis. Oh, well, yes, my skin is glistening a bit. Oh, you mean the chap that said your skin was just... Well, you do have some awfully nice skin, Lewis.
Balls, my guy.
Well, back to you then. Yeah, Holmes be playing too much. But anyway, I know this video was kind of rushed because I was multitasking poorly, but hopefully I gave you guys a working that you can really, really use and that will do you well when it comes to finances. All right. And if you would like more workings like this, then come to my Money Magic webinar. It's only $10 if through Cash App or Venmo, $15 through the website. The link will be active on the website. Cash App or Venmo, just Cash App me $10 and then make sure you give me your contact information so that I can get the link sent to you. That is September 20th at 7 p.m. All right, guys, you guys are amazing. And I really appreciate y'all putting up with my heavy breathing, Hoodoo Holmes' shenanigans, and everything else. All right, so I'll get back with you guys. See you guys later. Profit out.